Kal Halal Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honest to GMS that told me this truth. Revelation 13:16, and he calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So this is ChatGPT. I fed it the question, and this is how it responded. So this is in relation to how they'd introduced that RFID microchip, the mark of the beast. So it says, let's game it out. As a thought experiment, imagine a future UK scenario where the RFID payment ID implant does become mandatory. Here's a plausible pathway, creeping normalization with the steps and rationale. So the scenario, the cashless state. Phase 1, early voluntary adoption. Tech firms and niche banks market implant-based payments as the next step beyond phones and wearables. Early adopters such as biohackers, commuters, and hospital staff. Government regulates for safety but keeps it voluntary. The media narrative, it's just another form factor like smartwatches. So phase 2, the critical infrastructure uptake. Major employers offer implants to workforce security, for workplace security and payroll convenience. NHS integrates implants for payment ID, medical record access, prescriptions. Transport for London moves to implant ready gates alongside phones and cards. Banks start phasing out plastic debit cards due to cost and fraud reduction. At this stage, implants are still voluntary, but the convenience gap grows. Phase 3, policy shift and digital pound rollout. So the Bank of England launches a retail central bank digital currency, digital pound, marketed as programmable and fraud-proof to reduce fraud and digital poverty. Government mandates secure hardware wallets. Implants are promoted as the tamper-proof option. Gradual cash withdrawal begins, justified as reducing crime and tax evasion. Businesses quietly stop accepting notes and coins. The media framing is cash is unsafe, implants are secure. Phase 4, de facto compulsion. Welfare benefits, universal credit, housing payments, require digital pound wallets, accessible only through secure ID-linked devices, card, phone, implant. Phones and cards incur fees for transaction limits. Implants framed as the free citizen's option. Employers and service providers standardize on implants for access. Without an implant, everyday life, paying, commuting, healthcare, check-ins become very difficult. Phase 5, legal mandate. Following a security or economic crisis, cyber attack wiping out phones, wallets, or massive benefits, fraud, Parliament passes the National Secure Identity and Payments Act. All residents must carry their unique digital ID. The RFID implant is the default medium, alternatives only for medical exemptions. Refusal framed as a threat to national security or facilitating fraud. By now, social expectation plus the law equals implants are mandatory in practice and principle. The key enablers of mandate: cash elimination, no fallback option, CBDC rollout, state control of money rails, digital ID requirement, implants become the standard carrier, crisis narrative, justify stripping autonomy, gradual erosion of alternatives, people don't resist until it's too late. In this scenario, the implant moves from optional gadget, default convenience, only viable channel, legal requirement. So there you have it, that's what it said. And what are we experiencing now? So this is the 21st of August 2025. During this time period, we have the UK publishing or enacting the Digital Safety Act. Let me just double check real quick. Let's see. So I think it was the UK Online Safety Act, which was so-called proposed to keep the children safe. And currently on YouTube and other social media platforms, requiring of users to give them their IDs to access the information, the site. Otherwise, they won't be able to see that content anymore. So we're starting to see one of these stages which it goes into. We're starting to see the digital ID requirement becoming a thing just to access the places, so-called websites that we used to before. So it feels like we're about here.